All right, I'd like to welcome you back to the PPV training videos. Now, in this video, what we're going to do is, first of all, the first thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go ahead and create an account with LeadImpact. So you're going to want to just click on that Create an Account button. You're going to enter in your email address and a password, okay? Fill out the CAPTCHA information, and then go on to the next step. What you're going to have to do is you are going to have to deposit an initial deposit of $200 with LeadImpact. Now, that $200 is a lot cheaper than a lot of other, like Traffic Vance, for instance, requires a $1,000 deposit. So the $200 deposit isn't that bad. And you can spread that out. I mean, you could set your budget for only $5 a day. So that $200 can allow you to do some testing and stretch it out a little bit. So you are going to have to get an account. So once you have gotten your account, all right, then we're going to be able to go ahead and create our very first campaign. Now, before we create our first campaign, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make sure that we have our landing page, make sure that it fits the dimensions, okay? And then B, we're also going to want to have a nice big list. You can see I have built this list here in the list building niche, okay, because that's what my offer is. And I've built up this list of well over 100 different target URLs. One thing to keep in mind, okay, one thing to keep in mind is that you do need to replace the HTTP that normally would be on a website, like you can see right here. What you need to do is you need to get rid of that HTTP : / and just have the actual domain name. Okay, no www, no HTTP. So once you have that and your squeeze page ready, we're now ready to start building our very first campaign. So what we're going to do is we're going to log into LeadImpact and we're going to just click on Create a New Campaign. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to have to give it a name. So I'm going to call it LV Test May. Okay, you just want to name it something so that you'll be able to tell what it is internally. No one else is going to see this. And then we're going to want to go ahead and set our budget per day. Okay, you can set your budget to whatever amount you want. For right now, I'm going to set my budget right now to $10 per day. Okay? And you can see if you do need any help, you can go ahead and click on, or just put your mouse over here. Okay? Over this question mark, and it'll tell you exactly what to put there. As you can see there, you can run your campaigns anywhere from a minimum of $5 a day. So I've set my campaign budget at $10 a day. That's what I'm comfortable spending. And then I'm going to just go ahead and click on the next step button. Now, what it's going to want here, okay, it's going to want the landing page information. And let me just zoom out just a little bit so you can see what this says right here. Okay, online shoppers, they'll be delivered to a specific landing page. And you just want something that's very easy to remember. So I'm going to just call it landing page 1. All right. What I'm going to do is you need to put your landing page URL. And I've decided that this is going to be my URL. So I'm going to just go ahead and paste that right there. And then select a product category. Generally, you do want to match up your product category. Sometimes you will find that depending on the category that you choose, you can end up paying more for different categories. So that's something to keep in mind. Something very neat is what I do like to put on is keyword pass-through. This allows you, okay, the keyword is going to pass through onto your landing page so that you're going to be able to track that in your different tracking programs, or you can even track it right through your own web stats. So I'm going to leave on the keyword pass through. Okay. And the very nice thing is I can choose what countries that my offer is going to be seen. I know from past experience, you know, especially with different CPA offers out there, they don't allow traffic from some specific countries. What I want to do though is I just want United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia are going to be the countries that I want to see my ad. I know from experience that those countries generally promote or do rather well. And also, if I was running CPA traffic, most of the time these 4 countries are accepted into their program. So I'm going to go ahead and click next step. Okay. And they're going to tell you, this is an important message right here about non-performing keywords. They don't like to jam up their system. So if you have lots of keywords that aren't performing well, they will remove them after a set amount of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this Add Keywords button, all right, and I'm going to grab all these domain names that I had selected earlier. So I'm going to just select them all and copy them and just paste it right in there. Okay? I'm going to click on the Add Keywords button. And I'm going to close. Alright. So those have been registered. I'm going to just go ahead, click on Save and Continue. It tells me that I've got a campaign budget here of $10 per day. The status is active. It usually takes about 24 to 48 hours for them to approve your ad. Okay? And it's telling me that I have 158 keywords added in here. From here, I can do a bunch of different things right in this campaign. I can add another landing page. I can add more keywords if I want. I can manage other campaigns, but this first campaign, it's all set up. And if I just go over to campaigns, it shows this, it's active. It just hasn't been approved yet. Once it's approved, it'll start using the $10 per day budget. All right, so in the next video, I'm going to show you how that we can go ahead and optimize these ads, run at different times, and play around with a lot of the different features inside at LeadImpact. I'll see you in the next video.